All right, okay, Arya, welcome back to Introductory Performance Seminar. Today is January 23rd, and please unmute yourself and have your video on, and we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
get started. All right, so last time you've been playing for release, the first section, and so good to
Mm-hmm.
have you back, and I cannot wait to hear the rest of the song, yeah? Are
I'm
you
actually
doing
going to
the
be
whole
playing the
piece
whole
today?
thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so I'm gonna let you do all the introduction and all the official things when you tell what you're playing and what's your name. Okay, so you know what to do.
Okay. My name is Arya, and I'm going to be playing for Lisbeth Beethoven.
All right. Share the screen and let's get started.
Okay.
Can you see music okay?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Wow, that was good. Good job on learning the whole piece. Good job, Arya. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
very good. I love that section. It's a very tricky section because you have to be like a juggling
I
with your
feel
hands,
like
right?
that
Going from
section
right to
was.
left.
I feel like that section was easier than the first section.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, it's
wow.
fun.
Yeah, it is fun to juggle your hands, right? Going those, playing those octaves.
It's also
So how
easy.
did you keep, yeah? So how did you
Mm-hmm.
keep track of all those E's that you play first in the left hand and the right hand and then left hand again and the right hand again?
Well, I guess I just memorized it since I didn't look at the music.
Okay, all right. But how did you know when is the right hand is playing, when is the left hand is playing?
I memorized the music.
Oh, okay. But if you don't know the music, like for those who would like to play this piece, but probably feel intimidated by this section of the song because it looks very confusing. What advice would you give? Like, how do you know where is the right hand is playing, where is the left?
I would uh I would give to look the advice to like look at the music because it says LH and RH, so it knows where you're playing the left hand and the right hand. You know where you're playing the left hand and the
Yeah,
right hand.
yeah, that's a good point because sometimes it's hard to see all of those notes that already put in the music, right? That left hand is already tells you that this note is played by the left hand. But let's say if you didn't have those notes, like left hand, right hand, left hand, how would you know?
I guess you wouldn't.
Yeah, but there is actually one trick to it. Do you want to hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say we don't have any like indication of the what hand is playing. Like let's say we don't have it here and here. Did you notice that on the notes that you're playing with your left hand and the right hand, the stems are shown and written certain way? Do you know the stem? What's the stems are?
No.
So it's like a flower has a stem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Flower has a stem. This is the stem. So each note has the stem. That's called stem of the note. So did you notice that in the left hand, the stems are facing down, but in the right hand, the stems are facing up.
Um, I guess I didn't.
Yeah, so that's another trick. So, like, if you play in the music that doesn't tells you what hands to play, so this is what you can look for. Oh, okay, this is my right hand because the stems are pointing up, and now the stems are pointing down. Because you're playing all notes on the treble clef, so it's hard to see which hand is playing, which not.
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay, good job. And again, it was nice and steady. So this section was easy for you.
Mm-hmm.
How about page 3? What you can tell about page 3?
Uh, page three was almost literally the same as the first part going.
Yeah, it's a page 1. Yeah, exactly. So that's why this piece is so easy because there is a lot of repetition, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of repetition. Okay, good job. So, what would be the next thing for you to work on with this piece?
I'm not
You're,
sure.
did you memorize everything, or you still working on your
I
memorization?
think I might have memorized everything.
That's good. Did you just play by memory? I see
Well,
that
I
you didn't even look at the music.
I didn't look at the music, so
Okay, good. Okay, that's good. So now let's take a look. Since you know it by memory, you know your notes, you got your rhythm. What do you see right here? This line.
a slur.
A slur, yes. So when we see slur, how do we play?
We play it connected.
Connected, yes. And also slur shows us the phrases, right? The musical phrases. It's like a musical
Mm-hmm.
sentences. So this is the beginning of the phrase, and this is the end. And notice
Mm-hmm.
how dynamic is gonna change inside, right? So we're gonna start loud or soft?
We're gonna start soft.
Soft. But then what's those two signs? Here and here. Do you remember how do we call it?
Uh, diminuendo and I forgot the other one.
The other one is hard to say. Crescendo,
Oh,
right?
crescendo.
Crescendo and diminuendo. Yeah, so first is gonna be crescendo or diminuendo? Like this one. Is it crescendo or diminuendo?
Crescendo.
Crescendo because we're getting louder with the sound, right? And then this one is diminuendo, so we want to get softer toward the end of the phrase.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you like to try to add maybe a little bit dynamical changes to it?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, that was good. I hear a little bit changes in dynamic was made. And also, are you using the pedal? Like you,
My piano doesn't have a pedal.
oh, okay. All right. So once you get the pedal, you see this mark, so you could just follow. And the pedal will just help you to smooth out all this legato to make it even more connected. So this is the
Mm-hmm.
pedal marking. Okay, good. So we'll look at that. And there's another crescendo and diminuendo. And then I would like to look at the next thing that you could start practicing on once you're ready with and comfortable with playing with the motion, right? And what is those numbers that's suggesting us? How fast do we have to go?
Um, Maybe a little like not as fast.
Yeah, so how do we call this is the numbers gives us the metronome numbers, right? How many beats per minute you're gonna be playing. And it gives you suggestion range, right? Anything between 92 to 108. Do you want to hear how fast it's gonna be 92?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my metronome. I have this free app that I'm using on my phone. It's
Mm-hmm.
called Metro Timer. So you can put, right now it's on 200, so I'm gonna move it to 92. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
So this is our quarter note. But are we playing by quarter notes or are we playing
Eighth
by eighth
notes.
notes? Eighth notes, so it's gonna be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So this is our goal, right? To get between that tempo range. But
Mm-hmm.
it's probably such a big jump right now, go from very slow to this fast. So maybe we could try at 70. Yeah? Do you want to try at 70
Yeah.
to see how fast is it going to be? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Do you want to try?
Sure.
Okay, very good. I think you can easily handle that tempo. So you can a little bit shift your tempo and play with more motion. And then once you're comfortable with 70 beats per minute, you can increase it to 80 and then eventually you will get to 92.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So that's the strategy. How to work and increase the tempo. Okay, good. Do you have any questions?
No.
No? So what you got out of this class today?
Um, I got that playing, I can play the thing with different tempos. And uh we did more on the dynamic sounds and we learned about the
Yeah.
pedal lines.
Yeah, that's great. So now maybe you can get the pedal. They sold by separately, and they're very inexpensive. So if you can ask your parents to get the pedal, because eventually you're gonna be using it more and more. But this is a good way to start practicing and incorporate the pedal. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be really fun.
Okay.
Okay, so you actually learned a lot. You learned about the tempo, you learned about dynamics, and you learned about that there is even better way to play it with the pedal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great job, Arya. So thank you again for playing the full song and work a little bit on your speed dynamic, and I would love to see you playing it an honest performance, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye, thank you again. Bye.